skills, hit me up, man. Random impulse. Word in the street was a double disc. Big up scribbling, man. He's trying to tell me not to explain the concept no more. I get double the chicks. You get me saying it's all long. I'm doubling sick. I know what he's saying though. We make dough double up. You either get or you don't, innit? And I can't be doubled, innit? Either way, I know you'll feel the bar, so you know, let's just get into this, man. Let's do this. You know how.
Hello, welcome to Fame Factor TV. My name's Joe. Today, I'm here with a London-based rapper slash guitarist. He's backed by a drummer, a bassist and a secondary guitarist, completely unique on the UK music scene today. I'm here with Random Impulse, real name Jovo Walker. Random Impulse, welcome to Fame Factor TV.
Ta-da! Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone who raps and plays electric guitar, to be honest. How important do you think it is to be different?
It's very important to be different, but I think more importantly than that is because I find a lot of artists that talk to me about what I do, they think too much about being different and just, I want to do something different. I genuinely listen to loads of hip hop and grime and this and that, and I also listen to a hell of a lot of bands. And it was like, I was watching a Jay-Z documentary and he was like, oh, the reason why he uses soul samples and this and that, that's what he grew up listening to and that's what defined him. And I was like, yeah, my music it only reflects one side of the things that I listen to. So I said, oh, let me do that as well. So I didn't do it in order to be different, I just did it in order to like fully express myself, and like as soon as people see you they should have an idea of who you are and what you're about and stuff like that. So being different obviously is important, but you shouldn't force it, you know what I mean? You should just kind of see whatever music you listen to, just mash it all together and that's you.
So you start by expressing yourself and the difference sort of comes?
Yeah, definitely, man. And just whatever you're influenced by, just take that on board and just do it. Yeah. Cool.
Well, I'm talking about the guitar. I read somewhere that you said you're a better electric guitarist than Ed Sheeran. When we're going to see the battle?
Oh my gosh! You know what? See, that's what I'm saying. It gets greedy. Like Ed's been playing guitar since he was like 14. Yeah. So he's much better a guitarist than me. Yeah. I can't even say nothing. I've only been playing for 2 years. But he only plays. He don't only play, but he mainly plays acoustic and stuff. So he ain't really been practicing soloing and stuff like that. Man will duppy him in solo. I don't care what he says. Eddie, don't bring it. You get me? Yeah. So, but with practically everything else that could ever be done on a guitar, it will eat me alive. Yeah. So I'll hold on to that. So give me about another 2 years, then I'll start bringing it to him again, bringing it to his gates. Yeah. So the way
it's on.
Yeah, it's on. It's on.
In this game, I get my own jam, man.
You've supported Tinchy as well, the Wombats, Ed Sheeran again, Pro Green. You got features on your new EP from Ed, Bluey Robinson, Doc Rotten.
Yeah.
What do you think is making the UK music scene so vibrant, so successful, and also such a big export at the moment?
Easy. It's the internet. It's the fact that music, like the gatekeepers were record labels. The only way for your stuff to get out before was you get signed, and then if you get signed to a major, they have a very heavy hold on how your sound is. It's kind of like a dictatorship. You might get a bit of leeway, and then they give it to like the media in which people see it. But now, Lady Gaga, she releases her video on YouTube. I release my debut video on YouTube. It's all the same. So you have the opportunity to access your fan base directly. You don't need a medium in which to travel through. So it's not a matter of the labels have open ears and whatnot. It's just that they have to sign it, because if not, they're just losing out on a whole ton of money, because people are making their own sales and their own tours and their own, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's definitely why the internet. It's just that access to the fans.
Cool. I mean, your Overload EP, for example, in March this year, charted at #5 on the hip hop chart, 76 in the UK album chart on iTunes.
Yeah.
Made you the only unsigned act in the iTunes top 200.
Yeah.
You did it without the backing of a major label.
Yeah, 1,500 quid.
Do you think? So do you think people need a major label these days, or is it better to go it alone?
It's weird. Like major labels. If you've got that massive backing and stuff, like just due to your independent grind, if you sign to a major and they can't tell you anything because you've got it all already, so then they can make it to even. They can bring you to an even bigger platform. But to be honest, I've yet to see someone nowadays get signed that doesn't have a big buzz, and then the label like make them big. Do you know what I mean? I've yet to see that. Most of the time is because they've got a fan base behind them already, so they can potentially make it bigger. But you don't necessarily need them. No, you don't need them. Yeah, it's more before it was like, oh, please sign me, oh, you've saved my life. But now it's more like, okay, it's a you know, let's go into business together. Do you know what I mean? I have something to bring to the table, you have something to bring to the table, and it's a business. So it's more of an even, it's a choice now rather than a necessity, I'd say.
Right, okay. You've got, also, I've been looking at your website. It's quite diverse. I mean, there's like an anime section.
Yeah.
There's a video blog as well. What made you do that?
What, No Sleep for Winners? You know what made me do that? You see Wiz Khalifa, yeah, when he first come out. Well, not, that's what I'm saying. Not when he first come out. When he actually blew up with Black and Yellow. I just looked him up because I really like that song. He had video diaries from 2 years ago, all like documented, and you got to see how he was playing in front of 300 people to he was playing in front of like 5,000-10,000 people unsigned, like all the way till now. Like to us, he's just like, oh yeah, he got signed and he did that Black and Yellow song, but he had it on Smash way before he even signed. So I was just like, yeah, it would be cool if I just document all of this, you know what I mean? Like now, because I'm doing it myself. Who knows what happened? Nothing might happen. I might release something, my album, and everyone hates it, but it will be documented, or they might really love it and it might sell loads. And I've got it documented from before, so people can see exactly what I did do. You know what I mean? And you can, like, if I did something, I was like, this is gonna be great, and it didn't do well, they're like, oh, that's the mistake you made, but you documented everything.
It's nice to like sort of share the journey with your fans as well, especially people who've been there from the beginning. Like, it's nice to share that together.
Definitely, man. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's just good to document it for yourself as well. Like, it'd be interesting to look back at it like 5 years time, see what you was up to. Yeah, cool.
Great. What aspects of other bands and performers would you use when creating the perfect band?
What genes would I splice?
Yes.
I would splice the wit, the combination of wit between Jamie T, Alex Turner and Jay-Z, the wit and the like, it's the cockiness of that. The passion of Jack White, the lyrical flow of Eminem, and the energy of the Prodigy. Yeah. Yeah, just throw Jimi Hendrix in there because he is sick. I don't even know what he's gonna do. Just throw him in there. All of him. All of Jimmy. Put all of those aspects into Jimi Hendrix. Boom, and then cut his hair, and then I'll embody that. That's the one.
Fantastic. Finally, what advice have you got for someone who'd like to be in your position?
No, wait, let me be serious. Alright, I was gonna say something mad random. Alright. Despite like, when you get to the stage when you start meeting with labels and stuff like that and they're interested, do not be disheartened by the fact that they just keep having meetings with you and whatnot. If what you do is working to the audience and it's something that you really want to do, keep pushing it to the next level. As long as the day, probably the best thing to think about, as long as the week that you have now is better than the week before, then you're not doing anything wrong. When that's no longer true, then you need to review. But despite everybody in your team could be like, this is crazy, do you know what I mean? I had everybody saying, obviously I was a rapper and I started just playing guitar. Everyone was like, bruv, you can't just start playing guitar. I stopped everything just to pick it up, and everyone was like, you're mad. But if that's really what you want to do and you believe in it, continue. Do you know what I mean? As long as the next week is better than the last week, you're good. You're doing something well, because it's only, you keep on climbing. It doesn't matter how long it takes. As long as you're climbing, you're gonna get there, innit? So yeah, never be disheartened by opinions of the others if the audience is taken to it. I'd say that's the most important thing.
You've been watching Fame Factor TV, the big interview here with Random Impulse. Don't forget, Fame Factor TV is the best place to see all the biggest interviews with the hottest emerging talent. Check us out on famefactor.co.uk. Catch up with us on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you so much to my guest today, Random Impulse.
Fame Factor. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you.
That's brilliant. You've been watching Fame Factor TV. My name's Joe. I'll see you next time.
Next time.
They don't know the words, but still they say. Cause they don't know the words, but still they say. Cause they don't know the words, but still they say. Cause they don't know the words, but still they say.
What's up? This is Random Impulse, and you're watching Fame Factor TV. You get me? Bam.
I'm up on the floor and behaving wrong. I'm like, and I know what to base this on. The DJ got me raving on. Cause I don't think I've heard this tune before.